First of all, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to come on your program today. I'm a Virginia boy. I grew up in the great state of Virginia, and similar to Carl, I went out and played college basketball until they broke my nose about 3 times, and I decided maybe I need to find something else to do. But I grew up in Virginia. I went to school in Texas and North Carolina. I got an undergrad degree in economics, an MBA in economics. I worked with the Tennessee Valley Authority since the late 1970s in a variety of capacities. I currently live in Knoxville with my family. I spent a lot of time throughout the TVA service area, a lot of time in Nashville and Memphis, having relationships with minority businesses, trying to expand TVA's relationships throughout the Valley. So I'm very much committed to better understanding the needs of the minority business community. I spent a lot of time trying to develop successful contractual relationships with businesses. In my current capacity, we buy all the materials and equipment for the TVA. TVA essentially is 11 fossil plants, 3 nuclear plants, 29 hydro dams. We're part of 7 states, all of the state of Tennessee. So we spend about $2 billion a year buying products and services. The TMPC is an excellent vehicle for us getting to know quality businesses. So that's the reason for TVA's involvement.
Very good. And of course, Mr. Jones, let's hone in on what Mr. King has said in reference to the Tennessee Minority Purchasing Council, because I think what we'd like for the two of you to do is to give our viewers some information about the Tennessee Minority Purchasing Council. We do understand that the Impact Awards will be a part of the Minority Purchasing Council, but let's talk about the council itself and what really is the council and what does it do and what has it meant for you as the principal of Jones & Jones Construction, Inc. to be involved with the Tennessee Minority Purchasing Council?
Well, I think that probably to take it a step beyond just Jones & Jones, I think that from a community's perspective, it's had a major impact because it's created a lot of jobs, and those jobs have come through African-American businesses. That's very important, that we create jobs ourselves. I think the other thing that's probably important about the Purchasing Council is the fact that it links majority businesses with minority businesses. And as a result of that, the purpose and intent is to establish a relationship. And once a relationship is established, then you can create an environment to do business. That's probably the most significant, from my perspective, as I see it. We were, I guess, some years ago, I'm not sure exactly when now, but when the Saturn plant was built, Purchasing Council was very instrumental in hooking us up with Saturn. And we put the first temporary access road in there as a result of that.
And so you've got evidence of what the Purchasing Council personally has done for your business in terms of its development.
You know, no question about that. I think the thing also that impressed me is that the council does, they do what they say they're going to do, and that under the direction of Sherry Henderson and Don Nelson, Sherry being the executive director, they're good to work with. They follow up and follow through on things. And to me, that's important. The older I get, the more important it is to me. Yeah.
Now, Mr. King, of course, you've been involved with the council for a number of years. And let's look at it from your perspective in terms of being the vice president for purchasing for the Tennessee Valley Authority, and what does it mean for the council itself, for Tennessee Valley Authority to be involved in the council, not for the council, not, well, in other words, what do you bring with that?
And again, you know, TVA was founded on the principle of creating economic development here in the Valley. So this is, the TMPC is one vehicle which we use to communicate and identify and to embrace quality minority vendors throughout the Valley. This particular third Impact Awards Gala is a chance to celebrate some successes, both from a corporate point of view as well as to acknowledge some significant minority vendors in the community. It's a time to have informal networking. It's just one event that the TMPC sponsors during the year in which you bring corporate buyers together with minority businesses to communicate, to share, and develop plans for the future.
As a matter of fact, Mr. Jones, I think that most people, most of our viewers might know the Tennessee Minority Purchasing Council primarily for the sponsorship of the Minority Business Fair each year. And why don't you say something in terms of your involvement with the Minority Business Purchasing Council and the Business Fair, because that, again, is one of the other events that is sponsored by the council outside of the Impact Awards?
I think from a tradition standpoint, as it relates to, I guess, the last 3 years, what they've done is they've selected or asked a African-American minority business person to serve as co-chair, and they've gotten a corporate person that's in the corporate arena. It's a majority corporation as a co-chair as well. And as a result, not only do they work you hard, they ask you to give a lot of money.
Okay, well, which is all part of the working.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
But in essence, Victor and I will co-chair the event. And it's been a very good experience in working with Victor. I recently met him, I guess a couple of years ago, but we've established a much closer relationship since this event, which is the event coming up with the gala itself.
Now, this is the Impact Award that's